some powerful women in this area who inspired me, to jump on board and get along with this as well. So first off, we're going to have Ingham County Prosecutor Gretchen Whitmer.
I have to assume that's genuine because I'm not in the county. Wish I could take you on legally. So thank you for the warm introduction and the welcome. This is so exciting. We were doing a little count about how many offices Hillary Clinton has opened in Michigan. This is 23. Do you know how many Donald Trump has opened? 0. Around every corner. Right. But we cannot assume that because we have 23 offices and they have 0, that they don't have a serious effort to vote in Michigan. We know that they do. And we know this about Michigan. We go fast and full. We are a blue state and a red state. Sometimes we're not all pretty much the polls. But we are a state that is looking for leadership. And the leadership that we need more than ever is a leadership that stands up for people like the ones in Flint who have been harmed by what's happened in Lansing. And that's where we come from. So, I was lucky enough to be a Clinton delegate out in Philadelphia. And I was driving out there with my 2 daughters because I wanted them to be a part of this historic moment, to see a woman get the nomination for president. And as I was driving, I was thinking, my girls are 12 and 14, and I think about their lives and their experience, how different it is from mine. Most of their lives, we've had an African-American president. They don't know any different.
Yep.
Now we are on the cusp of electing a woman president. It will never dawn on them that neither of those things might not be possible the way that it was when I was growing up. They saw me conduct a wedding between 2 men earlier this year. It will never dawn on them that was something that was a foreign thought, one that we got all caught up in labels instead of knowing that marriage is about 2 people who love each other and are committed to each other, right? So we've made some great progress, but we are still fighting some same old fights. And that's why this election is so important. That's why when I asked the girls, if I can get you tickets into the convention one night, which one would it be? They chose Michelle Obama. They think she's the coolest woman on the planet, and I kind of do too. But it's because it was a message of hope and optimism and community and stronger together. The phrase that is so brilliant, it's just 2 words, but it says it all. We are a nation that we are a strong nation, and we are at our strongest when we are together. This election, there's so much at stake here. We say this every election cycle, it's the most important election of our lifetimes. But it is. And I'll say it again in a couple of years, but this is really about continuing to move forward as a country. It's about having credibility in the world and optimism and a future for every citizen in this state. And so that's why I'm so excited to be here and as a part of opening up this great new office in Eaton County with all these people here. And I'm also excited to be, for a change, the other Gretchen. Because we got a fantastic Gretchen who's running for Congress, and she has got an amazing opportunity. One that we used to say, oh, that seat's Republican, we're not even going to fight in it. We've got a candidate who is kicking butt and taking names every single day. She just got done with doors. She just got done with doors, and I'm sure she's going to tell you a little bit about it, but she's getting an amazing reception because people are hungry for that optimistic message, that vision of what we can be when we are stronger together. And with that, I'm going to conclude my remarks, but thank you all. I'm so excited you're here, and I'm excited to work with you.
Awesome. Thanks, Gretchen. That's truly stronger together. It's truly what this campaign stands for. So thank you once again. So next up, we're going to be having Ingham County Clerk Barb Byram. This is an awesome turnout, and I'm going to tell you why I am just entirely impressed. Mr. Morrison knows it. I own a hardware store in Charlotte, in the heart of Eaton County. And to see so many devs in the Eaton County room just warms my heart.
tell you that I
can't
so much
see
easier.
anybody.
You knock on doors.
I'm too short.
Which means you can eat whatever you want until November
What?
10th.
That's okay.
You are going to
I'm
be
probably
making
gonna
phone
move
calls,
out of
like
the-
it
we're
is
going
going up
away.
to town. You're
I
going to
live
be encouraging
next to
people to
Power
vote,
Park.
and I thank you all so much, because that is how we win, is when people turn out to
Oh,
vote.
there she is, okay.
So knock the doors. If you need more applications to register people to vote, you just text me, Facebook me, whatever you want to do, and I will get you more voter applications. This is an exciting time. And, you know, I have two small offspring, and they know that mommy doesn't support the bully. And Daddy will not support the bully, and they definitely don't support the bully. And my walking billboards that I gave birth to, because that's a right we have, will start with their Hillary paraphernalia probably next week once their teachers get to know them a little bit better. They'll be the walking billboards that I worked hard for. And I appreciate you all working very hard for them as well, because this is their future, not just our future, but this is their future. And hearing the hate and all of the rhetoric and seeing it in our own community, it's unacceptable. And that's not the environment we want to raise our small people. That's not the future that this country deserves. And that's why Michigan's going to turn out for Hillary Clinton. And that's why you're making the calls, and when you start getting tired, your feet start hurting, just switch shoes, you'll be all right. Thank you very much for coming out, for all of your volunteer hours that you've done, and the many more that you will do. I appreciate it. I want to tell you to grab your phone. And I know you have your phone because you're not rocking back and forth in the fetal position. So I know you have your phone on you, so grab it. And I want you to text MI to 47246. So get that phone, you're gonna make a text, you know how to make a text message? 47246, and you're gonna text MI. And that's how you're gonna get more involved and get text messages from the campaign. And again, I thank you all so much. We are ready to take Michigan and deliver Michigan for Hillary Clinton. I thank you all so much for being here. And I'm gonna turn it back over. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barb. Love it. Love the idea of a child billboard. This is very smart, very smart. So, very expensive billboards.
You guys want to move up?
What was the number again? 47246. Did everybody get that? Just want to make sure. Hillary will be blowing up your phone from now on. No, I'm just kidding. Just in a good way. All right, so next up, I'm super excited to be sharing the office with her. We have U.S. congressional candidate Gretchen Driskell. She's been knocking doors all day, everybody, so I'm so glad that she could be here to speak with us. Oh, okay, well, reverse that. Are you ready?
Thank you. And sorry, I just came in from doors and going back out to doors, so I just want to introduce myself a little bit for those of you that might not know me. I'm Teresa Abbott. I'm the candidate for the 71st District for State Representative. Last election, 2012, I actually was the first Democrat in over 50 years to ever win the seat. And I think what that shows is that people know that they can trust you, they believe in you, and they believe that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. And in 2014, when I ran for re-election, I lost by 146 votes.
Oh my.
And 11,000 less people voted in my district. So it was just by a hair. So I'm determined the day I lost was the day I stepped back up and said, oh no, they are not taking this seat. We have too much that we're doing. We need a new direction. We've got to have a direction where the people come first, not corporations. Where all of a sudden we are focusing on the people's voice. And we are looking out for the survival of the middle class. We're looking out for our seniors, we're looking out for our students, we're looking out for transparency, and we're looking out for democracy. That's what we're fighting for. So So I am thrilled to be here. I appreciate the invitation to be here. I'm excited about what lies ahead. I announced in December, been going full speed ahead ever since. I've been getting great reception at the doors. People are ready for a change. They are tired of what they're seeing. They're not feeling like they're being represented. They're not happy with anything that they're seeing. So I think that we have the right message, and we are supporting them, and they know that. So I feel very optimistic. I'm very thrilled, and I'm glad to be out at the doors. That gets my passion going because there's so many people back there backing us up. So thank you. Thanks for your support. And we always need volunteers. There's so many people here wanting volunteers, but in the back, Connor is there with a green shirt on if you want to help us out in our campaign headquarters, which is actually in Grand Lodge across from the Sun Theater. Great spot, great visibility. So we would welcome you anytime for anything. So thank you so much. Yes.
Like you said, there's support in the back. We need all the volunteers we can get. So sign up for something, everybody. All right, so next, I'm so excited to announce Gretchen Driskell.
Thank you all very much, and my team's here. Raise your hand, Team Driskell, Gretchen, Gretchen. So we're really excited to be here in this office, sharing the office, and I don't need to repeat what Gretchen and Barb and Teresa said about we're ready for a change, right? And I'm hearing that. I just was at the doors over here, over on Brook Street, and people. There was a lot of people there, and there was a lot of ones. For those of you that know what a one is, that's a really good thing. We need better representation in Washington, and I think that's one of the reasons why you're all here today. There's a lot of people that need to have their voice heard in Washington, especially our kids. We definitely need to be having better paying jobs, and we've been hitting on the trade issue because that's really impacting our 7th Congressional District folks. And I know it's a big issue here in Eaton County. I've been traveling all over the district, and for those of you that don't know, it's a 7-county district. It's pretty big. It goes from here all the way down to Monroe, so it's 4 counties on the southern border, Jackson and Eaton County, and then my home county, Washington County, where I'm a state rep. So we are working really hard. We're really glad there's so many people here to get the vote out, because that's what we need to do. We need to talk to people about how important this election is. We can win this. Senator Peters did win his U.S. Senate race in 2014 in the 7th, for those of you that weren't aware of that. So Democrats do win in the 7th, and we plan on doing that, and we are one of the top races right now in the country for voter contact at the door. So all of you that are here, I know you're here because you passionately believe in having a better future for all of us. We're working really, really hard, and we plan on being your partner and being your voice in Washington, D.C. So thank you so much for coming out tonight and celebrating.
Thank you so much, Gretchen. All right, so before we do introductions of organizers, I would just like to say a personal thank you to Denise and Teresa. They have provided all of the wonderful artwork you see around here. They've slaved day and night to try to get everything done for you all, and they've done a great job in both offices. So can we get a round of applause for them, please? So next I'm going to invite up our organizers. They work behind the scenes, they're out in the field every day making sure that we turn out voters and get people excited for this election. So guys, join me up front, please.
How's it going, everybody? So I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. My name is Patrick Mullins. I'm from Lansing. I was born and raised in Lansing, so I'm really excited to be here, to be part of this team. For anyone who doesn't know me, I grew up in Greece. I grew up around refugees on a small island called Lesbos before moving back to Lansing. When I moved here, I felt like a refugee for the first time. I didn't speak English, and I felt like I didn't belong. The one place that always reminded me that I do belong, that this country was mine, was the Democratic Party. Whether it be Obama in 2008, Clinton today, and all the other Democrats up and down the ticket that remind me day after day that we're stronger together, and that, as Becca likes to say, in this country, we are not going to be divided by our differences. Our differences do not divide us, they unite us. So I'm so excited to be proud of this campaign, proud of this unbelievable team here. That motivates me every day. It reminds me that we're stronger together.
All right, my name's Aaron. I am another one of these wonderful organizers, and I mean, I couldn't have said it better. Honestly, this team is my family in my life, and I couldn't imagine doing it without them. Me personally, I have been involved in politics ever since my extremely Republican dad and my extremely Democratic mother argued. So, you know, my dad would say, "Hey, Aaron, what do you think about this?" And I'd be like, "Dad, I'm 10. I don't know." So they would always get me involved. I had to form my own political opinions. And honestly, you know what? I am the son of two different immigrant families. They both came to this country with no money to their name, and I'm just gonna say, you know, my own country of India and my family. I've seen what happens, the rhetoric of the other side, that everybody is out for themselves. I see what happens to a country when that takes over. It's not good. You can't let that happen in America, and that's why I'm fighting for Democratic Party. Because quite frankly, the government should be the one thing that's fighting for you, and that should never change. And it should never change. So that's why I'm here. I love you guys for coming out. I love my team, and 100% go green and vote blue.
Hello everyone, I'm Charlie. I'm extremely excited to be here. I'm from Detroit. I'm just watching downtown from. Why am I here? I'm here because of what's been said before. We are stronger together. It's not just a hashtag, it really means a lot to me. I was fortunate enough when I was growing up to have a lot of resources behind me. I went to private school my entire life. I kind of circumvented the entire DPS fiasco that's going on down there right now. So I was extremely fortunate enough to have that behind me. But at the same time, like I said, we are stronger together. I have to look out for everybody in this country to make sure everybody can get a chance to succeed. So that being said, this is my first campaign. Extremely excited to be here, but there are a lot of you volunteers who have more experience than me. So please get signed up, help us out, elect Democrats this coming November.
Hi everyone, if I have not shook your hand today, I am Ron Owens. I plan on shaking everybody's hands. So I am originally from Saginaw, Michigan.
Hey, that's where I'm from. Yeah.
Saginaw, the back I see. I was raised there by a single mom. A mom who taught me, my brother and sister about being humble, being kind, and being fair to everyone. Through her, I saw strong leadership as she raised three children on her own. And then I got interested in politics. I started interning for